Welcome to our channel, Lingo Tune with Teacher Sally and Teacher Saul. Join me in reading the selections in Phil-IRI English. Here is the part 1 of the Phil-IRI pre-test in English, grade 6. Have you ever yawned? When do you do so? In this selection, let's find out why you yawn. The title of the selection is Yawning. What makes us yawn? Yawning is something that we cannot control. Even in the mother's womb, 11-week-old babies have been observed to yawn. But why do we do it? One popular explanation for yawning is that a person may be tired or bored. Although many believe this is to be true, it cannot explain why athletes yawn before an event or why dogs yawn before an attack. It is said that yawning is caused by a lack of oxygen and excess carbon dioxide. A good example of this is when we yawn in groups, we yawn because we are competing for air. Others even believe that we yawn to cool our brains off. Cool brains allow us to think more clearly, so yawning is said to help us become more alert. What is a fact about yawning? A. It is something we cannot control. B. It is something only humans do. C. It is a result of boredom. D. It happens after birth. Which of the following might make us yawn? A. Reading a book. B. Being in a crowded room. C. Being around plants. D. Being in a small air-conditioned car. What does the word involuntary mean? A. Expected. B. Unexpected. C. Within control. D. Uncontrollable. Which of the following may be a benefit of yawning? A. It warns us of possible attacks by dogs. B. It provides us the carbon dioxide we need. C. It cools our brains. D. It balances the amount of oxygen and carbon dioxide. According to the selection, what is most likely to happen after we yawn? A. We will become more alert. B. We will be less tired. C. We will be less sleepy. D. We will be calmer. In the selection, how is the word compete used in the phrase competing for air? A. Struggling to take in some air. B. Arguing about the breathing. C. Battling it out for oxygen. D. Racing to breathe more air. Which of the following shows evidence that yawning is competing for air? A. The passengers in an elevator yawned. B. Several people yawned while picnicking at an open field. C. 2 people yawned inside a room with air conditioning. D. 3 students yawned in a big empty room. Which of the following is the best response when we see a person or animal yawn? A. Have the person eat a food item that is a good source of energy. B. change the topic of conversation to a more interesting one. C. Turn on an electric fan or source of ventilation. D. Run away to avoid being attacked. What happens when you laugh? In the selection, let's find out what happens when one laughs. The title of the selection is Laughter. People love to laugh. We love it so much when there are jokes, jobs, and shows that are made to make us laugh. Even though laughing seems natural, not many species are able to do so. Laughing involves the performance of rhythmic, involuntary movements and the production of sounds. We are able to laugh using 15 facial muscles, our respiratory system, and sometimes even our tear ducts. We are lucky that we are able to laugh because there is strong evidence that laughter can help improve health. Laughter boosts the immune system and adds another layer of protection from disease. Since laughter also increases blood flow, it improves the function of blood vessels that helps protect the heart. Laughter also relaxes the whole body by relieving tension and stress. Finally, laughter also brings out the body's natural feel-good chemicals that promote well-being. Here are the comprehension questions. Write your answers on your paper. 1. What is laughing? A. It is the voluntary reception of sounds. B. It is the voluntary production of sounds. C. It is the involuntary production of sounds. D. It is the voluntary use of our facial muscles. What does the statement, "There are jokes, jobs, and shows that are made to make us laugh," imply in this selection? A. Laughter is something we have to work at. B. Comedy shows are good sources of income. C. Laughter is an important part of our life. D. Jokes and comedy shows are expensive ways to make us laugh. In what way does laughing prevent us from getting sick? A. It lets us have full use of our respiratory system. B. It helps boost our immune system. C. It allows us to use our tear ducts. D. It exercises our facial muscles. If laughter increases blood flow, which body system does it help? A. Nervous system. B. Respiratory system. C. Excretory system. D. Circulatory system. Which word cannot be used to describe laughing? A. Rhythmic. B. Voluntary. C. Uncontrollable. D. Functional. Which of the following facts about laughter would be helpful to our hardworking secretary at a busy office? A. Laughter uses 15 facial muscles. B. Laughter keeps tension and stress away. C. Laughter may help protect us from diseases. D. Laughter brings out the feel-good chemicals. Which of the following is the best title for the selection? A. Laughter is the answer. B. Laughter is the best medicine. C. Laughter is what sets humans apart. Or D. Laughter affects the human condition. Which of the following would be the most ideal place to spread the good effects of laughter? A. Sari-sari store. B. Gas station. C. Hospital. D. Market. That's it for now. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, please watch the second part of this video. Thank you for watching.